Well, we got up this morning and took a little trip. This was Rebecca's idea, so what do we do?
We went and got another goat.
Yeah, she got another goat. This is goat number 6. I told her that's it, no more goats. We'll see how long that lasts. So, what kind of goat did you get?
It's a Myotonic goat, so it's a fainting buck for Finny, our Myotonic doe.
Yeah. So we got a fainting buck. Yes.
He doesn't have a name yet.
Yeah, so she's been trying to figure out a name the whole way back home. So what we're gonna do is why don't you go ahead? Why don't you tell them what we're gonna do?
We're going to that extra stall that I was keeping just in case some stray animal came home, is where he's going. And Luke, the weather, is going to go in there with him because Gracie's up with Dexter.
Yeah, so we'll put him in the small stall and then go get Luke, and then you're basically gonna leave Gracie and Dexter alone for a little bit so they can have some alone time. And see if we can get him out of his cage. Come here, buddy. He dug in.
He did.
Come on.
Hold on.
Come on. You can pick him up for me.
I got him.
You got him? Are you sure?
Yes. Okay. I don't know what. There, I got him. Oh my God, girls.
That was graceful. Let me help you, please.
You guys are crazy for animal crackers. Hold on, I gotta give Luke one. You take turns. She took it right out of his mouth. Okay, that's enough.
I don't know if I can open the door.
Here, I got the door. Get down, Dexter.
No.
You and Dexter are on your own.
We're taking Luke away.
Now you guys got adult time.
Yeah. Now you get to be on your own.
Yeah. Bye-bye. You hear your sister?
Come here, buddy. Yep.
He's stinky, isn't he?
He's been around a billy goat. He's a little stinkier than when he left. Huh, Luke? You want to go in with your new companion? Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah.
We'll bring you some hay.
All right, Hold on, buddy. Your little horns are not very...
They're not long.
They're not very long. Okay, we're going to put you in here. Okay, there you go. So Rebecca's got her new goat and Luke, the weather goat, in this little small pen in here. But we're going to have to leave them together for probably a month or so before we switch them out for Gracie and put them back in the buck pen. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw up some fence panels, and we're going to put some fence panels up across some of these posts here, and we're going to make this stall actually open up into a bigger area where they can have a lot bigger area to be in, but still keep them separated from the little girl goats. So we're going to go ahead and get started and see if we can start putting up some fence panels and just kind of making a nice big area for them in here in the barn.
Alright, so we got my new goat home. And when we put them in there, this little pen, it's kind of small. So we rigged up a new area so they can go in that pen and hang out, or they can come out here and exercise. This is their exercise pen, the exercise yard, like they're in prison.
Kind of are, I guess. They're kind of trapped here in the barn for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they got room to roam.
Yeah, and they're separated from the girls. They can kind of interact with them, but there is a fence in between them. But probably leave them in here till we're pretty sure that Gracie is bred up front.
Yeah.
And then we'll move the boy goats all together in the front pen up there. So,
yeah.
And then bring Gracie back here. But I don't know, having these goats in here now, I think that just kind of makes me want to keep working on the inside of the barn and maybe try to get a little bit more of this all done, because every time she ends up buying an animal, we're not quite prepared. So then we have to throw something together just to be able to keep that animal. And the way we have it now is we have to have 3 different basic pens for these goats. So we've got them in 3 different groups, and yeah. So hopefully this is only temporary for like a month, but
yeah.
So he's blue-eyed, and Finney's blue-eyed. We don't know if that'll help at all, but we'll see what the goats' babies look like in about a year or 2 years from now.
He does faint. Like, he faints more than Finney, because when the guy went to grab him, he just stiffened up and just fell over.
Yeah, completely fell on his side.
Yeah.
Fell over.
Legs up in the air.
Yeah. Just from walking up to him. He hasn't done it now since we've had him, but he definitely fainted when we went to pick him up. So
him and Luke seem to be getting along pretty good. He just hasn't warmed up to me yet, but he does like animal crackers. I gave him some.
Yes. So she'll warm him up with animal crackers, I'm sure. So, but anyway, we'll probably let the goats be in here and get used to each other and let them kind of get to know each other for a while. We'll see how it goes. And I think everything will work out fine here. We put little latches on the fencing so that we can kind of unlatch it and bend the fence panel in, so we can still get through the barn and walk through all these sections. But I don't think the goats will be able to get it unlatched. And I think they'll stay in the right place. If for some reason a goat gets out and into another side, we'll just have to make adjustments, I guess. But yeah, this is just temporary for now. But that's goat number 6. Yeah,
I said we had to have an even number.
Yeah,
because they always got to have a buddy. And when we're breeding, we like take one of the females and put them in with the buck, then we need to make sure we got even numbers. So I gotta buy in pairs from now on.
This is just an excuse. At least that's what I think. It's just an excuse. So anyway, I told her that was it. I said no more goats after 6. That's it. She said that's okay. I was thinking about alpacas next. So
Or mini cows.
Or mini cows. Yeah. Well, you never know what she'll come home with, but.
See, he likes me. He likes the cookies. Okay, so my new goat here does not have a name yet. So the name's still up in the air. We discussed several things, but I couldn't decide on anything yet. So if anyone has any suggestions, put them in the comments, because I'm not sure yet. I thought maybe if I got to know his personality a little bit. He is very distinctive, his markings. But then I also kind of like real people names. So, yeah, make some suggestions because I'm not sure. Okay, so the pen didn't work. The boys escaped. What are you boys doing? You can't be out here, Luke. Mr. Unnamed Goat. What did you guys do to this pen in here? How did you get out? How in the world? What did they do? Oh, they got behind it and got out. Oh, you sneaky boys. I guess we'll let the boys out for a while. Let them have playtime. A little recess outside. Sorry, girls. You guys can stay in for a little bit. Fine, go play. Go play, boys. Go on. Go outside and play. Alright, we're gonna fix it so you boys can't get out again. You're locked in. Both doors. You're locked in. You gotta take turns having recess outside. Yeah.
So we had our new. Hi, how you doing? So we've had our new goat here now for like 5 days, and so far we still don't have a name for him. So if you have a name that you want to give him, go ahead and put that in the comments below. But we've tried to give him an area in here in the barn where they can move around, and so we've got that fence panel back there, and it's going across. Kind of got a little area in here, probably about. Oh, I'm going to say probably about a 20 by 30 foot area that they can move around in. But on day 2, they ended up escaping. So we got these latches that we put, these little simple gate latches, and you would normally just push on the top of that to unlatch it. So they must have ended up hitting that with their hooves or something. Got it unlatched and then ended up squeezing through, getting out of here. So what we've done now is I've put a pin through there. You can see that's got a hole in there where you can pin it, so now it can't come unlatched. So we can reach through that fence and we can take that pin off, and then we can unlatch it and get through here if we need to. But so far we haven't had any goats escape, thank goodness. Luckily we were outside when it happened, and all the girl goats started making a bunch of noise when the boys came out. So my wife was able to get in here and straighten it out pretty quick. But hopefully this is only temporary, trying to keep these goats in basically 3 different locations. We're just going to wait until Gracie, we're pretty sure that Gracie's bred, and as soon as we know she's bred, these 2 boys are just going to go up front with Dexter, and we won't have to worry about doing this weird separation in here in the barn. But so what Rebecca's been doing is she's been taking the girl goats and letting them outside for a half a day, and then she'll bring them in and take the boys outside, and basically letting them both get about a half a day outside so they can forage. So these guys aren't just trapped in here all day long. They are getting to go outside and graze a little bit. But anyway, that's it, guys. Just thought I'd show you how this has all turned out so far with the new fainting goat. Of course, like normal, we are not 100% prepared when she ends up bringing home an animal. And we always end up needing to do something a little bit extra. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Show everybody what you look like. Huh? Show all your little white and black spots. Yeah? Yeah, there you go. Spin around. Notice your horns go outward instead of back like Luke's.